There we are. All right, this is from a couple of weeks ago, like the 25th, I think, of July, and it's from Love Field in Dallas, like the airport. Not a good place to have a breakdown, I don't think. Let's see what's up here.
On July 25th, 2022, at 10:57 a.m., Portia Adufua, 37, arrived at Dallas Love Field Airport and exited a red Kia sedan. The preliminary investigation shows Adufua entered the terminal and walked into the restrooms. At 11:04 a.m., the suspect leaves the restrooms wearing a black hoodie with the hood over her head and her hands in the front pockets. The suspect walks from the bathroom to the Southwest Airlines ticket area and says she has an announcement to make. Witnesses say Adufua starts to ramble, talking about marriage, incarceration, and then said she was going to blow up the airport and pulls a gun from her sweatshirt.
All right, can already see. So she didn't talk for very long, but already there's two interested parties there, and they're separated by I don't know what 10 yards or so. So they can they're not bunched up together.
At 11:06:44, she pointed the gun towards the ceiling and fired 2 rounds. Officer Ronald Cronin, a 15-year veteran of the Dallas Police Department, was in the immediate area and engaged Adufua, giving her verbal commands to drop the weapon. At 11:06:50 a.m., Adufua pointed her gun at Officer Cronin and an innocent bystander. At 11:06:51, Officer Cronin, taking cover behind a ticket kiosk, fired his department-issued weapon, hitting the suspect multiple times. The shots fired caused the suspect to fall to the ground and drop the weapon.
Hey, good on him, giving people directions. He's maintaining cover on the bad guy here, or bad girl in this case, and he's allowing people to get the fuck out of there while maintaining cover.
Officer Cronin held his position and other DPD officers arrived to take Adufua into custody. Officers started first aid and called Dallas Fire Rescue for assistance. Adufua was transported to a local hospital for treatment. While processing the scene, law enforcement found rounds from Adufua's weapon, showing she shot at Officer Cronin. She has been charged with aggravated assault against a public servant. Additional charges are possible.
Hey, when it comes to shitty situations like that, I mean, you're standing in the middle of the damn airport. You got to find or make cover out of that's a little electronic kiosk thing. I don't know that's necessarily bullet resistant, but I mean, you got to run what you brung, right? So he made do with what he had, gave himself a good shooting platform, and put rounds where they needed to go in a really shitty situation.
Stay down.
Woo!
Let shoot up the gas. Stay there. Sierra 301. Like the F-ball got one down.
Put your hands. Put your hands out. We can see.
Stay there, folks. Stay right there. Stay right there. Don't move.
Can't see nothing.
Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. We got it. And we hold. We hold. Hold what we got. Hold what we got. Don't move. Stay there. Get back. Get back.
You got the DSR coming?
Okay, we just got. It's okay.
So, who do you want to go?
Hold on. Hey. Stay there. What are you doing? Hey. Give me two. Give me two. Give me two. Give me two. Don't approach. Hold on. Hey.
Who got gloves? Who got gloves?
Look. Last fire. Watch the line of fire. Watch the line of fire. Stay back. Stay back. Stay there. Stay there. Hold on. Anybody else hurt? Anybody else hurt? Hold on. Anybody else hurt? Anybody else hurt? Anybody hurt? Anybody hurt? Where is the shooter at?
Tell him 16 shooters down. Continue with put the cuffs on. In custody.
I mean,
We got her. We got her. 16, suspect in custody. Bring him in. You guys okay? You got is evidence here, or do you have a? Yeah, they were coming from behind. We got a wound right here on the side. All right, come in. All right, we need to get this before they get here. Where's that squad car? Shut that right now. Does anybody have a bag?
Okay, I only got one shooter in the single wing. Everything else is
You have gloves on?
taking out.
It's on. You're recording, so you're good. Just tell me what. Yeah, they're coming. Tell me what to do. Get that out. Here, just in case they need. Start putting these on. Are you with me? Can you hear me? All right, got evidence coming. Okay. What is your name?
We need that box up here. Is anybody up there? The box is waiting. Can we get that box
Bring
up
him in here.
Bring him in. Bring him in.
He's low.
No, waiting out there. Is anybody we get that box up here? Steve, can you call dispatch and tell them no, it's safe to go in there?
Squad car, bring her in. Bring him in.
I have a little difficulty understanding if EMS is hesitant to come in because they don't understand that the scene is secure, or whoever's supposed to be relaying that information is hung up. I want to go back here and see if I can find that kiosk, because I can't tell if that.
While processing the scene,
So,
law enforcement
boom.
found rounds from Adufua's weapon, showing she shot at Officer Cronin. She has been charged with aggravated assault against a public servant. Additional charges are possible.
That hole. Do you think he did that when he came out of the holster and squeezed his first round off? Do you think that was him, or do you think that's coming from her direction? I don't know. I'm not a ballistics expert. Seems like if it came through from her side, in other words, if it were something that she shot at him, it would have struck him. I'd be willing to bet when he came out of the holster, I bet he dropped his first round right there. And that's not uncommon. Let's see if we can see here.
While processing the scene, law enforcement found rounds from Adufua.
So let's back up. It's hard to tell.
Adufua's weapon, showing she shot at Officer Cronin.
Hey, the important thing is she didn't get to hurt anybody else. She only got herself hurt. And this guy was Johnny on the spot. So, I mean, well done. Well done all the way around. And again, making use of cover and or concealment that's available to you. Use what you got. You got to make it work, you know? So, there's that. Got anything in comments? Or drop, Jesus Christ, Chuck. If you've got anything you want to make comments about, drop it in the comment section down below. Sub to the channel if you haven't, and I'll try to get my English squared away for next time. You guys be good or be good at it. We'll see you next time. Be safe.